No Cappin podcast, where we bring to you the lifestyle, the insight and the culture alongside some wavy special guests whilst we sip on a bit of Havana Club. You know the vibes. Come join me. Hey, No Cappin podcast, we are in the building. Shout out to every single person that's been sharing, commenting, all of that stuff, reposting. Big up yourselves every single time. Yo, I can't lie, the killies them are in the building.
They're there.
The real ones are in the building, fam.
Normal.
Fam, like, before you come on, you're on No Cappin, B, so we can't do this politically correct thing. This is the dogs then. This is the catch up, you feel me? We go, what day? Way back. Way back. LewiTownBlue. Lewi. I can't lie, every single time I keep on saying that. Whenever your name pops up, I say Lewi. And Sharpa Blue. So you kind of sharper the done. I liked that one. I liked that one still.
I liked it as well, but
Sharper
it
the
was
Don.
like, I feel like it was a bit too mafia or something, and then the mafia, you know, like...
Oh, the Don
If you know, you know. Yeah.
That man dirty.
If you know, you know. Mandem, how are you first and foremost, man?
Yeah, my man's good, man. Good at, get me just living life, you know.
Facts.
Come on.
Yeah, man, just drop the video and that, do you get me? So
IPP, make sure you go stream
Yeah,
that.
stream that,
Watch,
everything.
support.
Yeah, man, man's in a very good focus point right now, do you get
100%. Obviously, for those watching, listening, bruv, we go fucking back. Back.
Secondary school and that.
Secondary school, literally.
Early secondary school as well.
Do you know what's funny? Let me tell you the funny story of how we linked up, yeah. Sharps was from the ends. Obviously, the hills. Shout out to the Hillians every single time.
Come on.
The whole batch. And it was just, this guy just used to go around taking all the girls from Sydenham Girls, fam. I used to always hear about this guy, like, he used to go around taking all of them.
Prolific.
Yeah, it was this guy. And usually, nobody you hear about sweet boys in the end, you think, this pussy can't fight. And then when you see Sharp, you're like, oh, fuck, man, he can fight as well, man. Fuck.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm seeing Little Miss Sharpa this, Princess Sharpa, Queen Sharpa this. I'm thinking, how many fucking people in this family?
Them days, fam.
And then it's just like, yeah, that after that was just a link up. I was like, yeah, this guy, he's a real one. Like, he's just a real guy still. And then obviously Lewi was I call it the Avengers link up. When that batch before the other batch started, and I just remember seeing Lewi in this, I think it was the Prada coat, the Prada jacket. The Prada Windrunner jacket. And we were all in the 124. I don't know where we was going to. And they were like, yeah, he's a new one. I was looking at him, I was like, bro, this fucking wham, fam. Like, what's this, bruv?
I know.
You're not our age. You know what I'm saying? You look at me, you think, you're not our age.
Yeah.
And then... yeah, after that was just seeing it more and more and more, and then we just ended up getting mad cool from there. Obviously, oh man, I wouldn't erase certain parts of history. You know, man was spitting at those times there. Spun everyone in the end zone. Some man got spun still, respectfully. Shout out you know who you are still. Yeah, respectfully, some of you man got spun. But yeah, and then after, it just seemed like as if from like 16, 17, everything just then ended up changing. You feel me? I can't even lie. I remember, I think, the last time around that period of when I saw you lot, I'm like, these are the brothers. I love the brothers them, but something's just not there. Like, it just seemed like you lot were mentally somewhere else, fam. But you always kept it true to whoever you respected, whether on like that side of life or just even just the normal youths them or whatever, that you always had that respect for regardless.
Come on. Always.
Obviously, let the people them know. I've said so much. Like, let the people them know about yourselves, most importantly. Like.
Yeah, like, what's what you said it was that. Man's always, I kind of, what you just said there I like, because that's something that, man, me personally, I take pride on, like, my morals, innit, and how man deal with people. And I always, how you deal with people, it will always come back around in life, do you get what I'm saying? Because we're talking about times, we're talking like, 6, 7, 8. Do you get what I'm saying? And through the bonds we built then, obviously we went on our mad vacation or whatever, but we're still tight just through certain things that have happened from back then. Do you get me? So that's something that, like, yeah, man definitely pride myself on, man. It's always good to just treat people respecting it. Other than the people man had issues with, no one can't really have no badness on man's name, innit? Like they not know like man's a snake or man's fake or man's a bad mind or man's clean-hearted dudes, you get me? Man just was involved in certain things at the time. Man was young, innit? Do you get what I'm saying?
100%. Louis, the same for yourself, man.
Yeah, like it's what Sharpa said, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously there was times when man started getting on the road. Everyone was cool with each other and that. Obviously, after a couple of years, things just turned a bit sour. Things were going a bit left and right. But obviously, anyone that man was cool with anyway...
It was always love.
It was always love, always love. Man don't... Like, even when man got into the gang shit and all of that, it's like... You don't abuse your power, innit? Like, you see man and you still cool. If man was cool with man from before, that's how it is, innit?
Yeah.
Unless a guy's disrespected, man, you get what I'm trying to say? That's how it was back then.
Yeah.
But obviously, sitting down when man went away and that, obviously, I grew up a lot in it, obviously, inside. So it just showed, man, like, you know what? The way I used to treat people, like people that man was cool with, it was a good thing. Obviously, man had problems with other youths, so that was there in it. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, my man's come a long way though.
100%. Before we do kick off, no capping, we always have to do the shot, man. So it's only right.
Right. You want man to do the shot on camera?
Man, try, innit? Just try, try.
Man's driving and that.
Listen,
take a sip or something. Then.
This is like 2 shots in, like, that's a mad thing. So I'm not
you know what it is? Okay. Louis, I'll allow you then. You ain't got...
Nah. He's got to do it. He's got to do it as well. Listen, he's got to do it. He's got to do it. He's got to be... If we're... Nah. You got to do it.
He's got to have had harsher realities together, And man are doing this over shots. You're snaking up each other.
I know what's happening. Under the bus and that. Throw man under the bus. Like, what's going on with that?
Man, I've had harsher realities.
You know, man.
You know what? Just a little bit. Obviously, because
Just a little bit. That's what I'm saying.
Big man, fam. Back that, fam.
Big man. Peer pressure in his fire, this shit.
Oh my God. I smell it. It's not bare.
I smell it.
But this is... Oh, you're a G.
Nah, it's bad.
Nah, I can't be a...
Shout out Havana Club. No, come on, that's my guy. Come on,
That's your thing.
Fuck, you know.
Yeah, that's...
No, you sorry. You can have the juice after as well. Shout out Havana Club.
My days. Shout out Havana Club. Ban up my chest, man.
Hey, obviously for those, again, listening, locked in, watching, Lewisham. South side of the river. Do you know what I always feel like as if with Lewisham, we always get scrutinised. Like they look down on our borough. In the sense of where they're like, you Lewisham youths are too aggy, you's lot are booky, you keep yourselves to yourselves, your whole borough hates each other. But, you know,
that's good.
We won't talk about that. But it's like always like, some negative press that we always end up getting about Lewisham. Obviously, when did you lot get the same thing? Like, do you hear it now or whilst you were away? Did you hear certain things along them lines as well?
Definitely, yeah. Obviously, number one, being from South, it's already bad.
Yeah.
You're from South. When you're in any other area,
it wasn't
South
really the
is
borough
looked
thing.
at.
It was like, if you're from South, you look me.
No, but when it comes to... When you're chatting to man them in South now, man them do say the same about Lewisham, but yeah, see what it is. Nah, man chat to Brixton youths, Peckham youths, and they'll be like, yeah, Lewisham youths are... But it's all the same every
every hood's like that.
And me personally, it's like, I'm at a stage where, like, listen, man's from the ends, it's man's hometown. Do you get me, man? Man's got love for certain people, innit? But with due respect, like, when man was riding man's bird, there was no campaign to get man out. Do you get what I'm saying?
100%.
So I only show love to people who show love to man, bro. It's always, man know where man's from, do you get me? And man know what man's done for the streets, you get what I'm saying? Or for man's ends, you get what I'm saying? So, ain't really nothing to prove no more. But I've just seen, like, brother, there's so much more to life. Man don't even want to just put manself as them Lewisham youths, you get what I'm saying? But because man's been that.
100%.
Early, man's been that, do you get what I'm saying? So it's kind of, man's just got to try to elevate. But it's definitely the stigma over, man. Like, even when man come out, bruv, like, me and him especially, but man will come out and we try and do things a certain way, innit? Like, man's changed a lot, do you get what I'm saying? But there's the stigma from the past, it just follows, man. All now, do you get what I'm saying? People still think we're a certain way.
Yeah.
So they don't want to deal with man or something, or they might move a bit nervous or...
Don't bring them to the party. They may lock it off.
Yeah,
we're not locking off parties in 2021. We're not locking off parties.
That's what I say. That ain't roll nowhere.
Anyway,
go nowhere.
Respectfully.
Like, yeah, man.
100%. Before we do kick off with the conversation, there's a couple talking topics that are in the cup right in front of you. Sharps or Lewi, either one of you two, if you want to pick one, and you can answer the question that's in there.
Let's see what's going on.
If it's peak, I did not write that shit. Just to let you know.
Woof. I like these questions though, man.
Is that calm?
It's good, man. It's good
you
questions.
Can read it out loud, yeah.
It's good. Do you think drill music encourages gang-type behaviour?
Oh, okay. Thoughts?
So, I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say most man that do drill, and even down to man in it, like, you get me, man does a bit of drill music as well. We're gonna be hypocritical in it, like, you know what I'm trying to say, because we only can talk about our upbringing and what's going on in our lives, innit?
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not no cap rapper. So whatever man's saying in my music, that's what's happened in my life, innit? I'm not saying right now man's on license. You get me? So a man left that all by hand, but
yeah.
Leading up to it,
it's social commentary.
That's you get what I'm trying to say. So that's man's thing, innit?
Yeah.
So it does encourage gang type behaviour, and don't get it twisted. I hear it from my aunts and that, like, they're like, right, why are you doing this music? But I'm like, listen, this is my truth, innit?
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? So I don't know. I can rap about other stuff, and I've got songs, a lot of other songs that it's just not released yet. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
About a lot of positive things as well. But at this time, this is the type of music I'm bringing out, obviously, because I'm just trying to do something which obviously me and you know, Sharps, you get me, where man's trying to get to. So this is what man's bringing out at the moment, but that's just where it is, you get what I'm trying to say. So I will say, it does. There's you probably got a youth from the countryside listening to man music and probably want to go do something nuts or try and show that he's on this thing because he's just listening to bare drill music. So all I can say is, it does encourage it. You know what I'm saying?
Sharps.
Yeah, I would agree still. As much as, like, obviously man's gonna defend man's culture and that, but I'm just, as you were speaking, I'm just thinking about, like, anyone that what I look at as a drill rapper, innit? And if I'm just thinking of, like, a normal kid from fucking Leicester or wherever, do you get me? I'm just picturing what I would see them doing as a drill rapper, and what I would see is a white kid with a belly talking smoke, fam. Do you get me? That necessarily he might not have been speaking. Do you get what I'm saying? If he wasn't rapping on a drill beat, like talking about chinging and
using certain lingos.
Do you get what I'm saying? Saying certain things that you wouldn't necessarily. So now, and then obviously when you put out that energy, it's only gonna draw certain energy back. And it is facts that man do know this, innit? So when you're speaking about these things, either you're gonna feel like you have to prove it, or someone's gonna put you to a test. Do you get what I'm saying? There's many reasons as to why it does put, and we're talking smoke, innit? Like, let's keep it raw, innit? Man ain't on there talking about fairy tales and daffodils and unicorns and shit like that. Do you get what I'm saying, bro? Man's talking smoke on there, innit? Whether it's fictional or not, like, it's all smoke, innit? So
I always classify drill as two things. One, I see it as a social commentary. That's the first thing. It's like, imagine a person that's either knee deep in the field or someone watching from their window who's analysing the harsh realities of where they're growing up in. That's the first thing. And the second way I always see it as subconsciously a cry for help. As men, male pride is real. We will never want help. Or never say we want help. But with some of these youths, when I listen to them, it's like, yo, you're talking about this, but I don't hear that. I just hear you talking about it as a cry for help. You want to get out of the scenarios and the place you're in. You feel me? So
a lot of the kids today, bruv, it is that, bruv, innit? And this is maybe their way of it's the best way to literally put a mask on and hide behind something, literally, bro.
And vent.
That's why they put the
literally,
mask.
bro,
They put the mask on.
It's just something that they can actually put a mask on and vent and like don't have to. Do you get me? Like,
so some don't get twisted. There's probably the rappers that's on this thing, like, and they need to wear that mask.
Of course,
you get me? Like, don't get twisted. But then there's others that are just like, you get me? They've probably seen stuff or their bedrooms are on stuff, and they're just gonna rap
don't want
about
the consequences
because they're probably the talented ones, so they can talk about everything that's going on around them. You get what I'm trying to say?
I can't lie. If it was back in the day, and then we was like still in those spitting days. Can't lie, I would have been that rapper that was the talented one that we're talking about. You man doing the stuff. I would have been that guy. I would have been that guy who said, we're talking about what you man done. And say, I'm there. I was there when ish done. It was me. But I would say articulate it in the best way possible. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is no capping, fam. What's been like the hardest topic for you guys to write about? Because you know, it's, as you said, it's easy to talk about the harsh realities of things that you've been, like, obviously was going through in the past. What's been like the hardest topic when you try to put pen to paper and write a song? Like gal tunes.
For me, yeah.
Like, girl tunes are alright, man. No
wonder why, because you had this fucking guy, bro.
But you see him, this is what I'm saying. Even how did we come up? There's a tune that we got that obviously it's not even released yet. How did man come up with that? Imagine man's in fucking, we're in food these times, innit? Listen, you know what it is? We're in food, innit?
Yeah.
So like, man's in jail and that. Boom, I think I've gone to his cell, innit?
Yeah.
And he's like, yo, listen to this. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
He's put on a beat, some mad smooth beat and that. Then he started singing the chorus and that. Like, I'm like, hold on. You know, like with the little harmonizer. I'm like, hold on there. I wrote my verse within probably about 30 minutes.
Swear.
I'm not gonna lie. My verse, a solid 16 that was just cold, you get me? And that just started from him, so like, I don't know, like, what you saying?
For me, I feel what's been the hardest thing for me to write since I've come out is like, man's new experiences. Do you get what I'm saying? Because I feel like man's been stuck so long in kind of old music, that sometimes man feel there's no, like, man ain't gonna get to, like, not that there's no point writing new stuff, but man's got so much things to release at the moment. It's like, okay, man's writing, but man know it's not gonna get released right now. So like, what's the point?
Facts.
Like, man, and it's not. And I know it's maybe bad thinking like that, but man has got so much unreleased music. Like for man to start writing more songs, it's like fucking hell, but like man, and especially when man hasn't even got certain things released yet.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like speaking on certain new like experiences, and because as well, I feel in my eyes, man's been so knuckled down on a certain way of living, man hasn't got to do certain things yet. Even though man's been out yet, man's been out, man hasn't got to experience certain things yet since man's been out as well. So
what things would you say like?
Bruv, man ain't really like, to be honest,
like a vacation.
Oh, man can't even leave the country at the moment still.
Yeah.
We're on we can't even leave at the moment still. It's not even, for the foreseeable future. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's a real thing. Look, she laughing in the background. Watch. No cap.
Hey, no cap.
No, she's there.
What are you laughing for?
She's like,
I get to go away. Raw.
I know, innit? I'm like,
raw.
No, it's real talk though.
We're gonna take the piss and say if I kick a Fed right now, nothing's gonna happen to me. Raw.
But carrying on from what he's saying, even though he's saying we got a lot of music unreleased and that, we have conversation about this, and I say, Raj, you know what? Still right though.
Yeah.
Because you know what it is, you can never have enough music. Like, just keep it going. And you know we was having that conversation.
He always tells
I just like, boy, just keep on writing, man.
I just get frustrated.
Yeah, I know, man, because it's good not gonna come out.
It's the stuff that people hear now that they think is sick. Bro, to man, it's not even sick.
Look, IPP, I'm not gonna lie. IPP, what? Them lyrics there, I wrote those lyrics back, 017? I was knee deep in prison, like, when I wrote it. And that video got released yesterday. I wrote that back in 2017, like, just them, like, the verse. You get what I'm trying to say? So, that's what, it just shows
that's
you.
That's what man's on right now. You know what I'm saying?
Man's like, bringing out music from years ago.
I don't feel like man's had a chance for people to actually hear the 2021 or whatever the time is now, version of us.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Because obviously things change and man get better, and man style changes as well, innit? And every time, like at this stage right now, I feel like if we was to make a mixtape now, it will sound very different to the mixtape we've already got. Do you get me?
Respectfully.
But it's just like there's a way of, it's a process, innit? Man's got to fucking follow the process. Like, man has to follow the process. But that's, for man, it's just been about, man ain't really done enough things. But man, definitely holidays, but man need to go on holiday.
I think at this stage of life as well, you find yourself doing like the most random of things as well. Like even the other day I was talking to someone and it was like, I brought a plant. And like, I'll find myself watering this plant and blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, bruv, we're at that age now where we just end up finding ourselves doing the most random of shit. And you're like, yo, man is proper grown, fam. Has there been anything similar that you lot have found yourselves doing where you look at yourself and like, rah, if this was like 5-10 years ago, I would have never thought I'll be doing this, fam.
I feel for me, it's like, it's just becoming like maturing. I'll be real, like just maturing. Like I never thought I would be so mature and deal with situations the way I've been dealing with them. Like since I've come out. Like obviously, like man, it's still me, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? So shit happens sometimes. Thanks. But there's been a lot of situations where I've just been very humble. Do you get what I'm saying? Because I just see like. Right now, I understand the bigger picture. Before, I was very hot-headed and impulsive, where the bigger picture didn't matter. It was just like, whatever's now, that's what man would deal with now, innit? But even though there's a plan to get a mad bag, like, next month, man's gonna mash man up now and fuck up the whole bag. Like, that's the kind of shit man would do, do you get what I'm saying? But now man's realised, man has to just, everything has to just be, man has to just sit back, watch, and I'm just very humble, and I watch a lot of things, and I feel people are very... It throws them off, do you get me? Because they're not used to man being so... I feel like, especially when man first come out, it threw everyone off because everyone moving nervous, bruv, do you get it? Like, 'cause they didn't know what man's angle was, bro, do you get me? Like, they're hearing the stuff man's been in jail doing, like live old facts, like they know, like things was getting... Do you get what I'm saying? Allegedly. And the things that were facts, do you get me? Everyone knew, so like when man come out and man was on such a humble thing, people was just like, raw, like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, they didn't know if it was a trick or if this is a new me, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? But it's just a mature me, innit? Like, it's just, man learned a lot and man's still learning, bro. Do you get me? Like, still learning since we've come out. Like, shit's been going on recently. That man just, it shows man in life, like, who's really there, who's really not there, do you get me? And it's just... But man still, as long as man keep going and we got our vision and our dream, man just keep going in it and man just don't give up.
Sometimes it's better that way, man, having less people around. 100. You haven't got to spend too much money on birthday dinners or presents or things like that. You get me? You're good. You got your 2 or 3 people. You're just like, listen, your birthdays, I say everyone else, you can just piss off. Lewi, have you found yourself, what have you found yourself doing different, whether it may be mental-wise or activity-wise or anything?
Like you have to, like, okay, boom. So obviously I've come out of prison. Well, obviously while I was in open jail, you get what I'm trying to say. I conceived in it, so I had a daughter. Soon as I got released from open prison. You get me? My daughter was born about 3 months later. You get what I'm trying to say? So that was something else on top of my IPP license to kind of like just chill. You get what I'm trying to say? Already with my IPP license, I was already going to be just chilling because any little thing, I'm back in prison, you get what I'm saying? So with my daughter now, that's a blessing, you get what I'm trying to say? So I'm just making sure I'm just on road and I don't do nothing silly to go back to jail and miss any years of her life, you know the one there. So 100%. It's just humbled me a lot. And I'll probably say that's the biggest thing that's humbled me a lot is my daughter, you know what I'm saying?
Watching Peppa Pig and them things.
Peppa, you know what, she don't even like that still.
Yes, yes.
She don't even like it.
She don't like bacon from early.
There's one there, I think she likes the... But there's something on YouTube. I just put it on. It's on for 62 minutes, and that's what she likes. That's her thing, innit?
Watch that. Let it hypnotise you.
Twinkle and that. That's what she says. That's her thing. You get me? Twinkle. Rhymes, it all comes in like a compilation or something. But that's her thing.
Have you found yourself singing to her to try and make her go sleep?
No, I don't even need to sing. You see, when it's bedtime, she'll say bed. So that means she's tired.
Yeah.
She will go to bed still.
She knows the value of sleep.
She just wants
from
one
early.
bottle and she's good still.
I respect
That's
it.
her thing
Respect
still,
it, man. With you guys, like when you take me through like the time of where that first day when you came out. So vacation had finished. Now the man them had pulled up early in the morning and you'd left. Like, what was that day like? How did it go?
You wanna go first?
For man, it was a mad day, but like,
Because it's early in the morning you guys leave, innit?
you get what I'm saying? Like, it was just like,
It's not that. What time you leave?
I left
I
like,
didn't get out till about 10:30, man. I was on a long time. I'm not gonna lie. I was vexed.
by like, come like 8.
Man, there's missed breakfast and all sorts.
I was gone. Fuck everything. I didn't want nothing. I didn't want no food, no nothing. I was gone. Like, but see, open Joe, like it's open, innit? So like, man can see. Man's in the Joe, but man can see the man them. So I'm like, I'm like, oh shit, you get me? Like, I'm in the Joe and I'm just seeing man outside and that, but man has to go to reception and sign out and boom, do you get me? So like, when man's finally got out, obviously you see it in over 9 years, innit? In the start of over 9 years, obviously the man them are there. Do you get me? It was a notorious moment for me, man. Do you get me? Like after all of them years, bruv, like stepping out finally into freedom. And just coming back into like into reality, bruv. Because I made prison my reality for the whole time I was there, but that's how I feel like man dealt with it and got through it the way man did and how man did it, because I just felt like, right, this is my home right now. I'm gonna make this my home and pattern it the way I need to pattern it. So like man needed to change that. So coming out, it was just, I'll be honest, I still certain days be like, raw, like man's out, bruv. Do you get what I'm saying, bruv? Because man's been through so much in there and for such a long time. Even though man's been out for 2 years now, I still don't feel like it's enough to say like, yeah, man's comfy. Do you get what I'm saying? I still feel like, I still get days where man's like, raw, like, man's fucking home. Fam.
Yeah.
It's still weird shit. It's still mad for me, bruv. But yeah, the first day, I just say it was a blessing, fam. Like, that's all I remember, bruv. Just being around like good people. Do you get me, man's family and that. And I just remember just like thinking like, yeah, bruv, like they finally, it was just a long time coming, fam. Do you get what I'm saying? But it was just, at the same time, bruv, man come out and man just had to go fucking put a GPS tag straight on man's fucking foot the same day. Do you get me? So it's like,
That's so annoying.
so it's like, man's free, but man's do you get what I'm saying? Like, but man was home, innit? So it's a blessing, bruv.
Louis, same thing for you on the first
First day. Yeah, man, it was mad. Like, woke up in the morning. I just woke up extra early. You know, it's extra early, excited. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, from like 8 a.m., you're just allowed out, innit? You get me? Open, Joe. So you're just allowed off your wing or whatever. You get what I'm saying? So from early, I'm walking around, doing whatever I'm doing. I think I went to healthcare. I think you have to get some medical check before you get released. I don't even know, something like that. Went there, done that. And then something held me up, and I can't remember what held me up. But I think it might have been there was a lot of people getting released the same day as me, innit?
Oh, swear.
So when I got to reception, there's just a line of people, innit? And it's just long. And what they do in food as well, open Joe, what it is, they'll take you into a room, like just before you get released, they'll take you into a room.
Yeah.
And I thought this was cap until I got released. My man told me they take you into the room and they ask you a lot of questions. Like basically they want you to
do?
No, they want you to snitch in it on like other wings and stuff, like what's going on.
Swear.
I swear down, they want you to, so they ask you questions, okay, is there weed on your belly? Is there this on your, or whatever?
Swear.
So it's like, obviously man, just no, you get me? Like none of that, you get me? I don't know what you're talking about. But obviously there's man that will snitch and they get like, I think they say you get like an extra £50 or some bullshit. I swear that, I thought it was cap. Until what, they actually sat me in a room, I'm getting released. And this is what was taking long. So there's a lot of men in front of me, there's man in there, you're thinking, the man has been in there a bit too long, you know, but he might have said something in the car. It's only supposed to be about, 5 minutes? They ask you questions, it's supposed to be quick. Man's in there 20 minutes. What's going on? You know what there? So it's kind of
man is judging you for it as well.
You see man walking out, you're like, hold on, you're moving a bit booky. You get me? But so that's what held me up. But yeah, my don come, my brother come as well. Yeah, Animal come still, free Animal. You get me? He comes still. Yeah, man went back to the ends, backed up with more of the guys, them and that. But then I had to get the tag on the foot.
The
big tag, but there was no curfew. It was just a GPS to see where you are. You get what I'm trying to say? So
how long is it till they removed that?
6 months. I might have to sit on that for 6 months.
First 6 months.
Yeah, 6 months. So it was calm, man.
Yeah.
It was calm, man.
No, it weren't calm.
No,
man done it, but it weren't calm.
Let me tell you why it was calm, because I've been on normal tag where you got a curfew.
Yeah.
It's calm. I personally think.
In the middle of summer, being on tag must be
unless
so
you want
high.
to do badness, but man ain't doing no badness. So as long as I don't have a curfew and I can go wherever I want to go, I don't care if you're watching me, because I ain't doing no badness. I was calm. I was happy. I'm not in jail.
Man, we're used to. We've normalised some behaviours that are not normal, fam. It is not normal to be walking around in the summertime, with some fucking thing on your foot that's like the size, like, bro, I'm not capping.
He was on the shorts
This thing was massive.
He was on the shorts thing.
Like,
Bro,
come on, bro, this tag wasn't no normal tag, fam. It had a charger and shit, fam. Like, it was wham, fam.
Swear. So it was worse than a normal.
It was like and the man had a portable charger. Man walking around like fucking iRobot, fam. It was not, man.
And the thing is, people start judging you as well.
Of course, they look at man like,
see me, I ain't got time for. I'm not wearing no shorts. See me, tracksuit bottoms, I'm good in it. You get me? I don't care. Tracksuit bottoms, I'm good. I don't care about summer. Tracksuit bottoms, the vest, I'm good.
No, facts. I respect it. Just going on towards it, of like you saying that the first day out and things along those lines, like, where would you say, like now compared to when you firstly came out, where would you say, like, you guys are mentally, most importantly? Did you feel like as if you had to play catch up in any capacity?
Do you know? Let me see. Let me start off. You know what it is? With the catch-up sense, while I was in prison, I was always thinking this, when I get ready, I have to do this and I need to do this and I have to catch up with this. Yeah. But then, as I started getting to the end of my sentence, I realised that, you know what it is? There's been a couple wise men around, man, innit? While I was in jail, older guys, innit? Older Rastafarians and them, man. So they give man the wisdom. And they tell me, listen, you know what it is? Just stay in your lane, you get what I'm trying to say. Do things bit by bit. 100%. And they taught, man, they used to tell, man, so they give man certain lectures certain times, and I just take it in, you get what I'm trying to say, and I just took that in, and I've just like basically put that out into actions, and that's what I've been doing since I've come out. I just stay in my lane, bit by bit. Things are getting better each day, and that's where it is, you get what I'm trying to say.
Thank God for that, fam.
No, none of this rushing thing. When you start rushing, so you go back to jail.
Facts.
You get what I'm, and that's facts. 100%. That's facts, you get what I'm saying? So, yeah, man.
Same thing as well?
It's calm.
Yeah, man. Like, man don't really... This is exactly what you said, but man just has to stay in man's lane. That's one thing man's realised, like... Bro, man done a decade in jail, fam. Do you get me, fam? Yeah. So, who is man to feel like man can like... Not that man should, but you shouldn't feel like man should be able to compete or should be competing with people that have been out here.
That's a fact.
Do you get what I'm saying, fam? Like, man have been out here, bruv. They had to do certain things, you get what I'm saying? So, that's exactly what man do, but man not watch no face. Like, man... What man's got, what man will get,
100%.
Do you get me? That's how man see it. And man, we're all right, innit? Like, we're not.
Yeah. To tell you what, you're doing a lot better than a lot of men.
This is what I'm saying, innit? That's why I'm not too bothered, because I look at what's really going on out here, and I know what man's real life circumstances, innit? Like me and him, I know what we're doing, and it's like, man see what other men are doing. Do you get me? And I see what other men are showing, what they appear to be doing.
Yeah.
And a lot of it ain't real, innit? So man's cool with just staying in man's lane and building how man build from that.
Tell you for free. I think the only thing that changed at a point was a couple man that used to be the guy, no longer the guy. Girls that used to be paying, they're dead now.
That's it, bruv. Like,
yeah.
That's the harsh reality. Man ain't gotta like do nothing for nobody, fam, because 100%. Like life is life, bruv. Do you get what I'm saying? As long as you make sure you pattern up yourself and the people around you, like, whatever's meant to come to you will come to you, bruv. Do you get me? Like, whatever it is, bruv. Do you get me? Whether it's the buff girl, whether it's the money, whether it's whatever, bruv. As long as you stay in your lane, and have a clean heart, fam. Like, it will come one day, do you get what I'm saying, fam?
I want to just reverse back a bit. We'll talk about the growing up aspect, because that's like one of the key fundamental parts is the growing up aspect, and now seeing yourself as literally from like boys to men, you know. Did you feel like as if being in Ends, specifically being like in South London and Lewisham, was like, you felt like that was gonna shape you towards the way that unfortunately you guys went? Did you see it as like your circumstances or your environment you was in, where you knew beforehand everything that happened, you just thought, it's more likely this is gonna happen, but you know what, it is what it is?
Me now, it was a hard one. I was on this football thing, innit? Hard, and I was good at it, and I was doing well. I kind of think like, it's mad, innit? Like, it got to a certain point when I think I probably got to like 13, 14, and I just kind of, that's where I transitioned to the road. And I felt like I did that, obviously things that was going on at home. And, you know, like, I probably needed a sense of security when it come to like, you know what, having certain niggas around, man, and rare, and because I'm not gonna lie, there was times when I was younger, when I was about 13 and that, but hey, listen, one time, I got robbed for my PSP. People didn't even know that, but I got robbed for my PSP, like, man's on the bus and that. You get me? Old school thing, no, man's on the bus and that.
Do you know who it was?
No, man, no, and I told, like, you know, like,
later on.
I told man, like, you get me, man, like, you get me.
You owe me a PSP, bro.
Like, you get me? No, man, I didn't even. It's calm, you know, things change, but it's calm. Like, when man's young and that, man's little, man's got the PSP and that, you know, got it for Christmas and that. I'm gas, you know them ones there. So boom, man's on the bus now, and then the two older used to come on now, like these two, they're too old. You get me? You know, you hear their names and that. Yeah. So now I'm like, bro, man's done a mad shuffle now with my team because I had it out trying to play. I've done a shuffle, but because I've done the shuffle, man's moving all bait now. So they're thinking, oh, what's this guy? All right, let me see that, brother. Like, what the but then they got off the next stop still. Yeah, man. And I had to hold it. But this is my come up.
That whole long journey when you're just sitting there.
I'm just there. I'm
looking out your window.
When I'm looking out the window, stressed.
Yeah.
What am I gonna tell
your mum?
I'm listening to a song and that. Like,
what am I gonna tell my mum? I have to tell my mum I lost it. I can't tell her man got, because that's even worse. But I have to tell her, you know what, man, just like, I don't know, it dropped out, whatever. You get me? It's a thing of like, yo, like man's just there, like, But obviously, after that, now I'm thinking, nah, man, I'm taking a piss, rare. And then like, man kind of transitioned over that, probably the year after that, I've transitioned. You get what I'm trying to say? Obviously, at the same time, my mum was ill as well. You get me? So it was a lot of things. I was just more on the road. And then I'm just throwing my weight about. You get me? But people want to know this like that. You get what I'm trying to say? Throwing my weight about, boom. I'm trying to be the hardest guy and all of this, but obviously end up in jail. At the end of it, the few years I was running riot, end up in jail, you get me? And I had to sit down for about 9 years and think about all the stuff that I'd done and how it got me here. And that's why I can tell you today
who you are.
You get me? How what's made, man, in it, and what's got me to this stage right now. You get what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So yeah, man.
Sharps, would you say the same? As like, would you say it was a personal experience that you went through that you feel like shaped you into the person that you was, or do you feel like it was just being in ends as a whole?
For me, like, I feel like the time of like me making that transition, there wasn't really nothing crazy going on in man's personal like home life. Do you get what I'm saying? Other than that, do you get me? Nothing crazy. Do you get what I'm saying? So for me, it might have just been like the ends, bruv. Like, mum was in the ends. Mum was around a certain group of people, and that looked appealing to man, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, if I never went to the school I went to, and I went to a private school, things might have been different. Do you get what I'm saying?
It was
like,
problematic at that time.
Do you get what I'm saying? It's definitely the ends, man. Cause from man's left school as well, even getting kicked out, you're in the system of like, okay, you're going to a Pru now. Do you get what I'm saying? You're going to a centre, bruv. Not disrespect, no disrespect on centre, because they do what they meant. Like they're there for the kids that they're the trouble kids and the unruly kids, innit? Yeah. But bruv, centre's not a good place for any kid to be, bruv. Do you get if they want to actually be like doing something proper, bruv. You get me? Because it's the worst of the worst kids, bruv. I'm sorry to be rude, but
it's the harsh reality.
That is the harsh reality. It's the baddest kids that are going to the centre in the whole fucking borough, bruv. They're in one place, bruv.
Do
you get what I'm saying? It's not like they're in one school now, innit? So it's not like it's just in Mallory or it's just in Forest or it's just in Sedge Hill or it's just. Do you get me? Even though those ain't in the fucking, all the names are changed now.
Yeah, trust me.
All the names of the school are changed now, but it's not like it's just separate school. It's everyone in one school. So I feel like if my mum was around a certain group of people, mum just latched onto that.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, man latched onto that, and my parents tried. My mum tried to fucking drag man away from it and send man to school up here and there and there. But from man saw that, it was like, that was like the diamond. That's what man wanted. Do you get what I'm saying? So
when was the moment when you guys realised, like, yo, I'm actually knee deep in this shit? Before the vacation, like, when did you guys realise, like, what activity or moment took place where you was like, fuck, I'm proper knee deep in this shit? Obviously without, you know, without the you get me?
I'm not even, I've been thinking hard.
Yeah.
And boy, man can't even come up with nothing without getting indicted.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, it's all mad. Like, I'm proper thinking, like, but boy,
I'll say a funny story, obviously without getting anyone in trouble or anything, And you know I'll back you, man. Trust me.
Actually, I've got something that I got arrested for, and I got like probation, so I could probably talk about that.
Oh yeah, go on, you can say that then.
Go true.
Is that when you changed?
When I knew man's knee deep, when I knew this, I'm telling you, because you... And I'm not going to say the other person's name, and I think you're going to remember, but let him talk first, and then I'm going to go after.
I just remember when Sharps made someone do star jumps in my school, fam.
What are you dealing with, fam?
He made someone do star jumps.
What are you doing?
No. Can I explain?
That was old Sharps though, man. That was old Sharps.
Can I explain? First and foremost, what everyone don't know is I used to be a fitness trainer when I was younger. So that's what I'm trying to explain.
Yes.
You don't know the full story of what was really happening. I was doing my PT training. You came and saw after. Do you get me? Like,
Nothing
we
was
were
taken.
doing the workout.
Nothing was taken.
And then, do you get me? That's when I was like, raw, full fits, star jumps. Do you get what I'm saying? But it was the PT thing. Do you get what I'm saying?
Man said the PT thing.
What was the PT?
Personal trainer.
I was doing still PTing.
Normal,
But what are you trying
fitness
to say?
levels.
What are you trying to say?
Boom, nah. This one, because I've told it. I've said this to him bare times. He knows, and the other person's gonna know. When they watch this, they're gonna know, innit? So boom. So man's chilling now, innit? You get me? One of the man them shard now. With him and one of my next bedrooms now. You get me? But boy, I got probation now, innit? Like, probation's like what, 3:34? So these are peak times now.
Yeah.
Lewisham probation, not even Lewisham, it's yacht, because man's young. This is man's under 18, so it's yacht. But this is frontline Lewisham now, so you know everyone goes to this one. Same place, and it's 3:30 after school times. You know, like, so I'm like, yo, 1 minute, wait. wait.
Not no more. We see this guy, bro. Just like,
no, wait. So I'm like the man, and my next bedroom, I'm like, raw. Yeah, alright, cool. Follow me to probation, innit? Because, you know, just in case, you know, I might buck into, because it's 3:30.
Yeah.
Man, like, man, I talking weed and that, man, I waved and that, like, So I'm like, boy, I can't really miss this, innit? I have to go in it, so it's getting to. So I said, cool, whatever, innit? Boom. I've gone there. I'm thinking, everything's calm. So, boom, gone probation. I'm sitting in there now. Boom. One youth's got released from jail, innit? Like, you get me? Man had kind of problems with this side of the town, innit? At that time, innit? I'm not going to say no names or none of that, but he's come in now. Run, blood. Boom, boom. Because obviously he's heard about me while he's been in jail, innit? He's done a little stint, so he's so he's come in, he's seen, man, and he's with like two of the other little ones there. Yeah, man, that's my man, you know, rare. I'm just sitting down calm. So he's got closer to man now, innit? I'm thinking, all right, cool. I don't know what this shoot's on in it. I don't like all this stuff, like when man are coming towards me about what you're saying. I don't know you like that. You know the one. So I'm not gonna lie. So So I'm not gonna lie. I just got up and just set pace on my man, innit? I like in probation level.
You got up and banged him, innit?
I
was waiting for you to say
it. And we're just going at it. Like we're going because he's trying to give it to me as well. Like, but he's a couple years older than man from what I can remember. But we're going.
No soft member.
But no, he was one of. He was one. But you know what it is? Man's going at it with this guy and I'm thinking, you know what? I don't even, in my head, I'm thinking, I don't even care if I get arrested now. I'm thinking, you know what? It's better man just set pace on this shoot. I didn't want to set pace on it. I'm thinking, hold on, no, man can't come here and think, right, you can set pace on me. You know, the one day, I'm not trying to go out like that. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna make the scene in it. I'm gonna make sure, you get me? So it was a thing like that, and it just went off, boom, 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 escalated down the stairs. No, man, of course I got probation for that. I was already in probation. I've gone to court, and they gave me
probation squared. Man got probation squared.
And that's why I said, you know what? That's why I said, you know what?
Squared. That's why I got P2, bro.
So that's why I said, you know what? I can talk about this because you know what? Actually, I got probation for this. It's cool. You get me? So man, I got more probation. So end up, man, it went on for time. Man's rocking for time. You know, you got all the workers that they can't even split up because man's going at it differently. And that was that, man. Got more probation for that. But then I was thinking, how come man can't even go probation? This guy off in probation and that. It's all mad. Like, you get me? So that's when I started thinking, right, this is a bit mad.
I can't fighting for long is so hype, you know. You know, usually you think the duration of fighting should be probably between 1 to 2 minutes at best. If you find yourself, even 2 minutes of fighting is very long, you know. Man is expecting 3 minutes of fighting. Can't we just say, big man, I'm tired for a bit, let's just chill. Let's start again.
You see, man's adrenaline. He's funny when he's...
But this is what I said, bro. I told him, innit? I told him man to come, man. It would have been easier. It would have been easier.
That would have been...
We all got nicked. We all got nicked.
But they would have got patted all three. Like, tell her that, I'm not gonna lie, the other two used to jump in, they were just watching his bedroom.
Oh, swear down. No. Were they cheering him on? Hit him.
No, do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? I felt like they wanted to, but there was a point where I think I had my man in the headlock. And I'm looking at them and I'm like, brother, if you come there, I'm gonna knock. But obviously, I'm not gonna lie, if they jumped on, man, it might have been peak for me. Because they never jumped. Like, I kind of shook them up, so they're just watching the whole thing.
And because they're older as well.
Yeah, that's there, so we're just going at it, like, you know what I'm trying to say. So, I'm not gonna lie, it might have been peak for me, but that's why I said, I told man come probation.
Shout out my man though.
But shout out,
he's cool now, man.
He's calm, man. Come on, nah. But everyone's, man, listen.
We're cool.
Everyone's cool now, man. You hear me? Everyone's calm now, man.
I think that must be the most brilliant part of being that this bit older. Where man can walk to any area and you just feel like, how? Yeah.
How did man like that? I think it was just ignorance though, really and truly, man. It must have been, you get what I'm saying?
Do you feel like as if, like, obviously when you guys were away, there were certain errors and moments that you guys did miss out on? So a prime example would be when everyone went university, or like when that whole uni rave thing was going on, or even when I remember there was the house era.
The house raves.
When the man them were going to the house raves and things like that. It's not really
my music, but I feel like I would have been there just because it was that sort of thing at the time, innit? But
or like when Shoreditch firstly started popping, when there was that side.
Listen,
I thought it's It's
the music.
Me personally, everything you've just said, Shoreditch, the house scene, and what was the one before
Uni.
that? And uni.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't have gone to any three of them things. And my mum knows that as well, but I've had this conversation with mum, like, respectfully, like, it's just not happening, innit? Like, at some point in my life, I actually do want to try it. You get me? I want to try it. I do, because there's a course I want to do. I ain't gonna talk too much on it. But
that's sick, you know.
in due time, when if it makes sense, I want to go uni, innit? But at that time, man ain't on that, but man's on different things, innit? If man's going there, man's probably going there for a gal or to shop. Like, that's it. Like, man ain't going there to learn nothing, bruv. Like, because man that's not what man was on.
To shop Bitcoin, obviously. Bitcoin, back then.
Yeah, and clothes and them kind of things. You get what I'm saying?
That's what the man got on
brand
back
and
then.
that, you know what I'm saying?
Not the vibes.
So yeah, obviously, for man, bruv, I see it as, bruv, like, there's a lot of these things here. I'm actually so happy that I missed out on, fam.
Really?
I wouldn't. But listen, the house rave thing, respectfully, bro. Bear man, I've heard and seen that out there taking mad drugs. That man ain't on, innit? Man ain't on it, innit? Man's on people that was even around. I don't hear it.
No. You have to remember, because one of the man them, he was all in there, but he weren't doing none of that. You get me? Free animal again.
Yeah,
free animal
every time.
So that's why I would have been in. Like, man would have been. It don't mean that you.
Listen.
It's a choice.
Man ain't gonna talk too much.
It's a choice.
But listen, everyone has a different group of friends, innit? Everyone has different groups of friends, innit? And I ain't got none of my friends I'm not.
You don't mean that you have to take that. I mean, you have to take that.
I just want to be successful.
It's just
Amen.
experience.
One thing in Joe that I learned, is that, bro, like, I'm not saying that, obviously, people might at me in like 10 years' time or 5 years' time or 2 years' time, and if man's at a mad rave, splashing peas, innit?
Yeah,
might at me, innit?
yeah.
But I'm not going to do that anyway. But I don't see the point in fucking just wasting money on certain things, innit? But I've got a vision and a focus, innit?
Nah, 100,
and I'll be honest, like, man's been the guys in a lot of aspects, innit? So man doesn't need to go to a rave and do certain things
Nah,
to prove to
100.
these jezzies, that man's the guy for that night. Do you get me? Do you get what I'm saying? Because that is what it is, bruv. Like, man's performing for girls, innit? Like,
not all the time though. Don't
sometimes
go.
it's aesthetics.
You know what?
If the brothers them are there, the brothers them
are
are there.
I can't have fun.
I can't have fun in locally.
Do you know?
I have to go abroad.
Do you know?
I have to go abroad, bruv. Because the people around as well, they move like.
No, do you know what?
It's too.
Boom. Do you know what it is? Yeah. I feel like it's down to yourself, innit? Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Obviously, I hear his way of thinking, but that's the thinking of when man used to be on the gang thing. Innit?
Yeah.
And kind of, when I was in jail, I kind of broaden my horizons, kind of, even when it come to this partying thing. Even though I don't even think I've stepped foot in a rave yet since I come out. Obviously, COVID was a big part as well, but I ain't really done all that, innit? But I feel like my mental state.
Why is he talking?
No,
why ain't you been to a rave? Has COVID been going on the whole time?
No, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm saying it's most of the
time.
It's been around most of the time.
COVID.
No, before I still ain't even hit it. You get what I'm trying to say? That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm saying, you get me? So don't try to draw me out. Don't try.
No, got released, but the place the man used to go, and I saw this when I come, he didn't want to come, fam.
Wait, let me land. Obviously, mentally, you get what I'm saying? I'm at a place where I feel like I can go to these places and not feel like there's gonna be any problems or. You get me? If man don't wanna, if man ain't gonna take drugs, innit? Man don't do that drugs. I don't even smoke weed, fam. This is what people might not even know. You get what I'm trying to say? So, like, I don't do none of that stuff anyway. The most I do is drink, and I might smoke a cig here and there. You get what I'm trying to say? But I just want to enjoy myself. You get what I'm trying to say? So that's why I say, right. I do feel like, you know what, the house thing, man missed out on that. Even though it's not my sort of music, but it's just the experience and the entertainment factor of being around.
The aesthetics,
just being there. You get what I'm trying to say? And that's what it is, innit? I'm man's trying to enjoy myself. That's what it is at the end of the day.
I think you might would have liked the early Shoreditch period. Did you feel like as if it was mad, of like, unfortunately being at a place of where you went to jail at 17 and then coming out 26, allegedly of ages, because allegedly of coming out after that at the age that we're at now. Did you feel like as if those pivotal years, they're gone?
You go through still.
Do you know what? Yeah, we chat about this a lot. Yeah, and it depends how man's defining pivotal.
I would say those are the years where you are...
The reason why I'm saying it depends why it defines the meaning of pivotal is because the pivotal we might have wanted might not have been the best thing for us. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So as much as like, if we stayed out and we didn't go jail, we would have been a lot, like there would have been a lot of different things happening. We would have probably continued to do music. But bro, man was on full-on gang stuff, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? So if man never went to prison and had that break and that time of like, basically detaching ourselves away from what was going on, bro. Like what would have been the outcome, innit? And man only know it was going two ways, innit? Do you get what I'm saying?
Thank God it wasn't the worst.
Man literally got rehabilitated.
Yeah, bro.
Seriously,
so it's like for man, I feel like man hasn't even reached them years yet. Because we're on a different path now, I think our peak hasn't come yet.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think what it was.
I think our peak on the road's come. Man, our peak to be the guys we was on the way to be. Yeah. Man ain't trying to do that no more.
Yes, it's gone. It's gone.
Man don't want it. Man don't want to do it.
Man don't even want that.
The time ship sold. in our eyes, if you're at this age and still trying to do certain things, you're rubbed.
That's appalling.
In our eyes, you're rubbed, innit?
Don't make no sense.
It's appalling.
Because you know what? It was maybe. There's probably that's man's age that's probably trying to go on this bad thing now. Like,
I know. There's man doing things we were doing.
We already done that.
10 years ago.
No,
there's man jumping.
They're on this, like on the bad, but they just come out now. Or they've come out in the past. Let's say 5 years in your mid-20s and that, or early 20s. You come out.
They're bad now.
It don't make no sense, but yeah.
But each to their own, innit? Yeah. Obviously, man do the thing backwards. If that's how they want to do the thing backwards, then end up walking into a wall or something. I don't know.
You know, us free tax-paying citizens have nothing to say about that, to be fair. Each to their own. Shout out you, man, if that's what you want to do. Each to their own. You feel me?
Damn, man.
Have you not ever gone back to like the old spots?
Yeah.
Not to chill, but just that even if you're just like driving past or whatever.
Like people like this family that live like in certain man's old spots anyway.
Okay,
So it's like man's there.
Yeah.
And it's not even like probation ban that they gave us a ban from the ends anyway, like an ASBO.
Yeah.
Which I thought, you know what, man might have got an ASBO, you know, 'cause I think one of our coldies, from what I can remember, got an ASBO for like the first year he was out.
Whole borough.
From the whole borough, I think, But yeah, we never got no ASBO. We was calm, like we was allowed to be in the ends and that.
Did you feel like it looked weird when you went back there and saw it?
It was nuts.
Forest Hill's got barriers now.
Where did the Lewisham roundabout go in that? Like, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. No cap. Like,
Bro,
what's
see the
going on?
ends, bro. See, like, when man go through the ends, it's like the ends is just like a one big just reminiscent memory spot, bruv. Like, man, certain people must feel like when they drive with a man, bruv, they just feel like, what's wrong with this fucking guy? Like, I would be driving past certain spots and I'm like, over there, boom, happened. I'll be driving past like, over there, that's where man done, that's where that happened, yo. That's where that happened. I think that this time, man. Like, it's liable. Like, man, see
what's wrong with this old guy?
Like, bro, like, man, remember, like, man can still picture what was what happened there at that time. Like, it's crazy, man. But that's what I'm saying for man. It's just, bro. That's what I'm saying for me. The ends is just man need to elevate.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? Like, man's done man's time. Man's run man's mile. Like, man's done what we need to do in and around the ends for now, innit?
No cap though, I love the ends though. Still.
He loves it.
You know where it is.
That's what I say, me and him are different.
You know what it is. You know what it is. I know, listen, I don't even live in the ends, but don't try it.
My man.
I was going to say.
My man moved out the hood.
How about that one? But you know, but here's the thing though, I don't even live in the ends, but you know what it is? I love the ends. You know what it is? It's just, this is where I grew up. This is all I knew. You get what I'm trying to say? 100%. So it's where I grew up. So even when I was in jail, I was homesick, fam. Like, literally, I was like, bro, like, man, I just love the ends. Just the whole thing, even just going to the corner shop and boss man giving man a single when man was younger, you know, giving her one cigarette, 35 pence, boss. I just missed all like little things. I used to think of, but you know what it is? I think sitting in jail, you think about these little things like, and you just start to miss it, and that's where it is. The whole man, Lewisham, man, I love that. That's my borough, man.
Going for walks in the field, fam. Instead of going for walks in Lewisham, fam.
You can't go for walks in Lewisham.
We're different. Me and him, this is why I say we're different, fam.
But I'm not gonna go for a walk in Lewisham.
But I want to go for a walk. I want to go for a walk. Man's a big man. But I want to inhale some fresh air.
I go for a walk in the ends that I live in now. I can't.
Listen, so this man that loves the ends, this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I don't listen.
Listen.
You hear me? But I still love it. Don't get it twisted. You can't live in the ends.
Listen, I'm from the ends, innit? But as I said, fam, like, listen, it's in his name, fam.
It's my name, man.
It's in his name, fam. So he's showing man what he's on, innit? It's in his name, innit? So he's made it clear, like, where he stands on the whole situation. You get me? Like, if you knew his name before we come out of jail, bro, I had to argue for him. Listen, he wanted to call himself the whole ends, like, it was the head.
No, I never wanted to call myself. He's just
not the whole ends,
Cappin.
Like, Lewis, he just loves Lewis.
Listen, it's my Instagram name, and I've shortened my Instagram.
What were you gonna call yourself?
I was never gonna call myself that. It was my Instagram name.
Can you tell Chris, please?
No, I'm not gonna say nothing. That's for another thing.
Yeah, for another
thing.
We'll talk about that another day.
Me personally, fam, I'm on me and my family, innit? And if it ain't pushing that forward, I don't give a fuck. And respectfully, bro, Lewisham ain't doing that. No ends is doing that for man, innit? So I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bruv. You get me? Unless you're patting him a man or for man, but fuck you, innit?
100%.
That's a man's one, innit? Respectfully. I'm not even respectfully, fuck you.
Yeah, but respectfully, fam.
I still can give back to Lewisham, man. This is what I'm trying to say.
At some point, man will,
because you know what it is.
For the youth, because that's where man come from.
Right, and this is what I'm trying to say.
But
no, this is what I'm trying to say, and that's why a man can't say.
I will never forget a man come from ever.
Yeah,
that's what.
But man is, I'm not one of the people that loves it.
That's why I can't say fuck the
ends.
ends.
You won't catch me here in a few years, innit?
Yeah, no,
I'm gone,
man can't say fuck the ends. You know what it is, man. That's what it's all about. It's about the people that's underneath, man. And man's trying to get to a position where you know what man can give back properly, properly. Like you get what I'm trying to say. Some proper stuff where man's talking to the Lewisham still got the mayor and all them things there and all of that. Like. Get in with these people and start making a different sort of change. You get what I'm trying to say? So that's where it is, man. Because even when I think I was in Lewisham the other day and baseline's not there no more, and
that's long gone.
All right, it's long gone. But to me, I'm like, bro, where's this youth club? Like, man, need more youth clubs and all the because them youth clubs, I'm not gonna lie, even though whatever you get me, but it did keep man out of trouble.
Youth clubs were amazing, bro.
They were amazing, and they did keep and. There need to be more of them, man. I'm telling you, because if there's more youth clubs, there's going to be more youths that are not on the road doing whatever. Yeah. If they can go play a little table tennis or whatever in a youth club or go on computer or do whatever they would need to do. You get what I'm trying to say? So this is where my mind's at with the whole the Lewisham borough.
Yeah.
Any other ends, I don't give a shit.
Bringing back the
youth.
See youth clubs, man. Shout out Rockborn every single time.
Rockborn.
What was the Turnham one called though?
Yeah, I was about to say there was that one, but I never went there, bro. I never went there.
Turnham one was alright. No, Turnham one was alright still. Turnham one was alright still.
I never went that one.
That's when everyone was cool though.
Yeah.
You were shifty.
You get me? I was never shifty. You see?
No, I can't lie, I was shifty still, I lived in Bessie.
He said bare names.
Yeah, I lived in Bessie.
That's old school.
Old school. No, you know what it is? I come when Shifty was kind of stopping and then it kind of, but let's louder.
Yeah. If you know, you know. Shout out to you, if you know, you know. No, but with the youth clubs, of going back to that, it's funny because you mentioned that, of how pivotal they were to us with all growing up, both male and female. But the thing that was crazy with it at the same time, youth clubs, the peakest things used to happen, fam, at the same time. To some extent of where man will be chilling and you'll see a ped just pop up out of nowhere and you're like, yo, what's all this? We just came here to play table tennis. Like, what's going on, fam? But at the same time, it was that togetherness where you will go to, let's say, for example, a youth club like Baseline where you'll just be spitting for like about an hour, 2 hours, you feel me?
Studio.
You just have that studio that was there. Shout out down
and
in
they used to take man on trips as well. Leon, I remember Leon with the scar on his face and the youth worker.
Yeah.
He was cool, man. He took us go-karting and paintballing and
things
he
like
was
that.
taking us places and that. I remember that was good, man.
I feel like those incentives have just
remember
been,
them things there.
Those being removed, especially like same way how we had that down in Beats. How man will go there, £2.
That was proper.
Studio session for like about what 2-3 hours you're there for £2
and that. It was mad.
You see what it is, yeah? I feel like what the man is saying is definitely it's definitely right, and man need to do that. But I'm just thinking on, and I don't know if it's bad or good in it, but I'm just thinking on sides of like what we was at 16 years old. If man heard that the youth man had problems with in a youth club, where's man going? Is man going to man's youth club or is man going to their youth club? Man's going to their youth club. Do you get what I'm saying? So I feel like, although we need to build up on these youth clubs and that, but I feel like, I personally feel a mad, not even responsibility, but I feel a part to play in for how the dynamics of the ends is anyway. Do you get what I'm saying? Because in my personal opinion, like, before I went jail, there was a lot of stuff going on, but there was two main gangs causing a lot of noise, innit? I look at what's going on now, and a lot of these youths might not even know and realise it, but bro, like, everyone is a product of the last, innit?
Yeah, facts.
So like, man's looking at what's going on now, and as much as some of these young ladies might not even know it, they might not even respect it, but bro, you are doing what Zach man's doing.
Facts.
And you're only doing it because it comes from man, fam. Like, that's the facts. And if man didn't go to jail, you probably understand a bit more about the history of what it is you're involved in. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, until you have people from both sides, at a certain high level of respect, say at some level, like, there needs to be some sort of like Do you get me? Like, then it's never. As much as I'm all for doing these things, but I'm just looking at it on both sides of things. Like, you can build all these youth clubs, but then there's still gonna be the guy that comes outside there with their ped to intimidate everyone. Do you get what I'm saying? There's still gonna be the guys that go to the next youth club and fucking cause a madness in there until these that say, "Right, man can't have this youth club running no more because man are getting stabbed outside, man are getting knocked out outside, mad stuff's going on in a youth club, innit?" So it's like, they need to find a balance on the streets as well, innit? Like, it's a mad one, fam.
I think that's the main thing, is trying to find that solution. Random, thank you, bruv. This has been a mad, real conversation still.
Come on, man.
I feel like as if you can do a part 13 of this shit, bruv. There's so much to talk about. IPP, out right now.
Yeah,
Now,
man.
now,
Go and
still,
run up them
link
views.
up TV,
Link
man.
up TV.
You get me? Yeah,
Sharpa,
man.
Blue, IPP, man.
Anything else that we should be looking out for?
Yeah, man's got next video coming out
Soon.
like within the next month. So
Yeah, man.
just keep looking out for the videos. You get me? Like, we're just trying to just push this thing right now. You get
We're
me?
all over
You know?
Spotify and Apple
Yeah,
Music, all of that.
Spotify, all the songs are out.
You get me?
now, do
On
you get
all the
me?
streaming
IPP.
platforms, so
Stream
yeah,
it
man.
out, man.
GBH,
Even our
old school
own stuff
tunes.
by ourselves, it's all
Yes,
there. Things
yes.
are out
We've
there.
got the
innit?
old school projects
Yeah.
there.
all
you get
over
me?
the,
Over 9
the
years.
stream, that
GBH.
YouTube us, you were there, innit? You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, man. More. We're just trying to just. Like, this is what it is, and that you kind of see the vibe we're on at the moment, and this is what we kind of how we continue to move forward. You get me? And just pray and hope for success in what we're doing now. Do you get what I'm saying?
One thing I would say is, for everyone that's watching this and taking this in, is like, it's no way to glamorize anything of the past, but at the same way, let's glamorize the positive change that is happening,
Yes, the positive change, that's what
and
it
just
is.
like the prosperous future that's yet to come as well. So yeah, Mandem, thank you, man.
Bro,
Come on,
appreciate
man.
you for having
Yeah,
us
man.
as well,
Another
man. You get
episode
me
of
all
No
the time.
Cappin. Shout out to Rinse FM, shout out Havana Club.
Come
Yeah, man, we're out.
Big up.
Buckeye.